welcome to my wine chat. This series is to talk about financial news and business ideas with a glass of wine. And tonight we're gonna try this Aaron from Spain and talk about the US tariff on French champagne.
On the 6th of December, the Office of the US Trade Representative said it was considering 100% tariffs on French goods, including champagne and other sparkling wine, in retaliation for France's new digital service test. A week later, on 12th of December, the USTR proposed snapping 100% tariffs on a wide spectrum of European goods, in retaliation for the EU subsidies to Airbus. In July, the French Parliament passed a bill to impose the digital service test. The test on large internet technology companies will not be based on their headquarters location, but on their turnover. The tax rate is 3% for large multinational companies, with a global digital business of more than 750 million euros, of which 25 million euros in turnover comes from users in France. There are more than 30 such multinational companies around the world, most of which are American companies, knit by internet technology giants, namely Google, Apple, Amazon, and Facebook, etc. The US announced the Section 301 investigation immediately after the French digital service tax bill was passed. Under the rules, the US Trade Representative can investigate foreign laws, policy, or practice, consult with the country concerned, and decide whether to retaliate by raising tariffs, restricting imports, or stopping execution of the agreements.
So before going to the topic, let's enjoy a glass of wine. Look at that. Very clean, upstairs tea, very aromatic, on stone fruit, some flowers. The first note is relatively strong for me, very expressive. For the second note, I can smell like stone fruit. Some pineapple, now I'm more on some warmer food like passionate, banana, pineapple, these kind of things. So Aron is one of the Spain's most planted grapes. It is primarily used for brandy, save for a few producers who have ritualized the drought resistance or bush vine for winemaking. And periodically, it well matched the grilled sardine with green pepper, Chinese broccoli steamed in oyster sauce, and garlic cloves. As today, we don't have this element, but we have prepared something else. The McDonald's chicken nuggets. Oh my god, it smells so good. This is one of my favorite in McDonald's, especially when you are tired and hungry at night. Give me some flavoring. Now I eat it without the sauce provided. Surprisingly, there's not much flavor. It's like when you drink a glass of a little bit dry white wine and you eat a bread. Crispy bread, very crispy. But this is so good, especially when we're hungry. So let's try with the combination with the sweet and sour sauce. It seems like a little bit disgusting or weird. definitely not recommended. And because the sweetness of the sauce combined with a little bit dry of this wine, it turns out a little bit weird texture, the sugary texture or the sauce kind of doesn't match with the dryness, and overall it turns out a little bit bitterness and sweet goes around with inside my mouth, so a little bit weird. So definitely not recommended to do so. You can enjoy it separately. So overall, the nugget savory, nutty, salty flavors combined with the a little bit dry and fruity flavors of the Aaron's wine, resulting in very unique umami-filled capacity. And it is similar to the legendary combination of the latula and the rice bread.
Donald Trump said like a box.
But they're American companies. I don't want France taxing American companies. If they're going to be taxed, it's going to be the United States will tax them, okay?
The US Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer also warned that they intend to introduce the digital service test of Britain, Italy, and other countries. In other words, the US has a shoot-to-kill effect on the French moves, hoping that countries interested in the digital service test will soon stop thinking about it. However, the US warning does not appear to be strong enough for a deterrent effect to other countries considering a digital service test. Bernardo, the 70 years old and the world's third richest man, worth $104 billion fell $1.6 billion on the 10th of December after the US Trade Representative announced tariff of up to 100% on French luxury goods makers, including LVMH fashion brand Bulgari, Christian Dior, Louis Vuitton, and champagne makers Moet and Chandon.
So as an investor and a wine lover, we still wanna earn some profit or buy some bottles before the price goes up. But the next concern is Donald Trump may want to expand his trade war with tariffs on all the European wines as high as 100%. So what we gotta do next? Let's talk about it in the next episode. See you next time. Cheers.
If you like this video, please give us a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, and share it to our friends.